is given, never owe, love is free.
What's up, you beautiful person? Welcome back. It's your boy Micah. You know what it is. What we do here. We talk tips and perspective so that you can live freely in reality. Alright, so I have been using testosterone gel on my, on my T-dick, alright? On my junk. And this is something that I have been told to do by the surgeon, Dr. Romer, in preparation for bottom surgery. According to the office, this is supposed to help enlarge my T-dick even further, so that way, I guess, there's more to work with. I'm not exactly sure why, if they're burying it, but apparently it's supposed to help. So that's what I'm doing. So I kind of wanted to just give a little bit of my thoughts and some updates on what's been going on. I know this is something that gets asked a lot. It's like, is there anything you can do to help with bottom growth? Well, my friends, my real fam here, I'm going to discuss with you what's been going on over the last few weeks that I've been using it on my stuff. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, and this is not medical advice. If you need that, go call your doctor, okay? But I'm just going to share with you my experience on what's been happening as I've been using this on my junk. Now, I'm using the testosterone gel. So it's the actual gel that you would put like on your arm, on your thigh or whatever, but instead of those places, I'm using it on my T-dick. It's not going, you don't want to put it, trigger warning real quick, you're not going to put it inside yourself, you're not going to put it on anything else but that. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird because sometimes it kind of burns a little bit because of the alcohol that's within the testosterone gel. So there's a little bit of alcohol in there, so that kind of sucks a little bit, but it's only for like a few seconds, and then like as it dries it kind of goes away. I'm only using about a fingertip amount, so probably about like that much in terms of how much I'm putting on to my actual junk, and I'm just rubbing it around on the whole thing. And so what I've been noticing is I haven't really gotten much length, so to speak. Maybe like a smidgy of length I've gotten out of it, but not really enough to be super noticeable. But what I have noticed is I've gotten more girthier than I already was. I've always been kind of girthy, but it's definitely gotten more girth to it since I've started the gel. I've also noticed the power, right, the strength, if you will, of my erections, for lack of a better word. They're a lot hard. It's a lot harder when I'm aroused, and it's definitely, like I said, much more girthier. Let's just answer the question quick, because I want to just make this video super as quick as possible, but I'll update you guys more as I continue doing it. Now, does this work? I don't know. I mean, so far it's only been a few, like I said, a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that, and I'm only doing it once at night, which some nights I skip if I'm trying to get busy, because obviously I don't want to be putting that anywhere near my wife, the testosterone gel or whatever the case may be. So I've been skipping here and there, but for the most part, like I said, I've noticed girth, I've noticed my erections being harder and lasting a lot longer, and I've also noticed, like, when I'm getting turned on in the morning, when I wake up, it's a lot more intense. The arousal is a lot more intense, which I found kind of interesting. I don't know the real research behind using this on your genitals, or if you're supposed to even be using this on your genitals. This is just what the surgeon told me to do. That's why I said if you have questions about it, definitely ask your doctor, endocrinologist, someone that's around you that can say. I know that there have been other ways that guys have talked about helping to increase length and all that other stuff. Usually they talk about pumping. From what I understand, I've never tried pumping, but I've used it in play here and there, pumping and stuff, and I've noticed for me personally, it does not make my erections, they make them last a little bit longer, but it's not, it doesn't really make me much bigger, and if it does, it's very like short-lived, But with this, I've seen it that it's kind of seeming like it's kind of a permanent thing here. I'm gonna keep on, kind of documenting this. I'm not sure if other surgeons, but if you have required this of their patients, but if you have had bottom surgery or in the process of bottom surgery and you're being told to do this, let me know in the comments, let our fam know in the comments, so we can kind of discuss some of this stuff a little bit in greater detail and see if this is something that really even works, and if this is something that we can ask doctors to help us with, or whatever the case may be. So I'm kind of interested in this kind of like just having a little bit more talks about this within the community, because this seems to be a real big thing, no pun intended, that people want to know about in the community, is how to increase their size without necessarily having to have surgery or anything like that. So if this may be a viable option, I'm not sure. We'd have to talk to more guys, you know, maybe they got to do some research on it, and I'm going to continue to kind of document this process and see if it's something that kind of lasts over time. And if bottom surgery doesn't happen in October, who knows, maybe this is something I can kind of test out and see if it's something that lasts over time, right? So anyway, this is something that you probably could use. I would say, like I said, talk to a doctor first before applying anything to your private areas. Like I said, for me personally, it was a little bit of burning sensation from the alcohol for a couple minutes while it dried. And that usually happens, like I said, only for a couple of seconds. Then it dries and then it's fine. I'm only using a fingertip amount, so not a lot. And I'm not applying it to any areas that could potentially get infected or not be very happy if it got into it, if that makes sense. So I've only been applying it strictly to my T-dick. So you can try that out if you talk to someone, if you want to. It's your choice, your journey, your life. I'm just sharing my experiences with you. And yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep sharing as I continue to do it and see if it's something that might be a viable option for someone who wants to have a little bit more growth and is not really interested in having metoidioplasty or any type of other bottom surgery as an option. So that could be one. We'll see. I'll let you know. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.